Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back once again, Goodfella Sports TV. I appreciate all the brothers and sisters out there supporting the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. You dig? And we up in here, but don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. All natural products, lotion soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, hair pomade, and much, much more. Dopest spot for all natural products. Make sure you go over to thehealthblaze.com. Use that promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get 18% off. Website and promo code are in the description. And let's talk about Jermall Charlo. A lot of people have been asking me what's going on with Jermall Charlo. Pretty much I heard that from a few guys around that he planning on taking the voluntary at 168 pounds. Now, how would Charlo fare at 168? I don't believe he'll fare well at 68. Because, for one, I don't know how he fared at 160 because he didn't fight good competition. You know, he got boxed up a little bit by 168-pounder Matt Korbov, who used to be a 160-pounder. But I heard he was having trouble making 160. So it's the same narrative, or a.k.a. the same story as Canelo. You know, two big guys that can't make 160 just moved up. So they go on to 168 to take voluntaries. Canelo's with Rocky Fielding. And Jermall Charlo, I don't know who his voluntary will be at 168 if the stories are true. But I don't think he can beat any of the champions at 168. I don't think he can beat Callum. I don't think he can be potential David Benavidez. I think he would have a hard time with Anthony Durrell, in my opinion. I don't think he can fuck with Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant might watch him. You know, a lot of people say, oh, how can you say that, CJ? I just think Caleb Plant's a more accomplished fighter at 168. You know, you could say Jermall Charlo's accomplished a lot at 154, but at 160, he ain't done shit. And to go up to 168, Caleb Plant can move, he can box, he can punch. I mean, I think he got pound for pound transcendent type of talent. You know, if he can really tap into his white fan base, man, the hype can propel him to 7, 8, 9-figure paydays, in my personal opinion, potentially. But I'm not going to make it about him and Caleb Plant, you know, or Benavidez or Durrell, or, you know, her Gilberto Ramirez moving up. I'm not going to make it about that. I'm just going to make it about that I don't like the prospects of him at 168 before he done nothing at 160. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. He got to go where the fights are at. And if he can't get a fight at 160, then he got to go to 168 or to give his body a break making that weight. But I heard it might be a chance that Triple G might come over to Showtime. You know, he hadn't made his decision. He met with ESPN, I think, Friday, or was it Saturday morning or something like that? And then he'd be making a decision next week. So if Triple G come over to PBC, he'd be slated to fight Triple G, and a lot of things would change. People would look at him different. Then he'll be the mandatory for Canelo Alvarez, 100%. But let's just say Triple G don't. He go chase the zone, and Canelo Alvarez, like the majority of people feel that he will. You know, if Charlo is forced to compete at 168 permanently, I just think it's a career that's pretty much a woulda, coulda, shoulda, or what would have happened with his career, in my personal opinion. Like I said before, you're going to have some hardcore Charlo fans come on here and say I switched up, but I'm not switching up. It's factual. You know what I'm saying? It's just a factual thing that, you know, I don't see him competing well at 168. And people say, oh, what did Callum Smith done? And yeah, he can fight. You know what I'm saying? 6'3", 6'4". And we just seen Korbov, who ain't even the creme de la creme of 168-pounders or 60-pounders. He gave Jermall Charlo all he wanted. Now, I know he had a difficult time with his brother taking the L before him in a short week notice, but I just don't like the prospects of 168. And then I hear stories, and it's been a long time since I heard it, but I believe it to be true. And I heard that from the WBC that Jermall Charlo's been taking step-aside money from Canelo Alvarez. Maybe 60 grand, 100 grand a fight, or 500,000 a fight to step aside. That's one of the reasons that he ain't been really, you know, demanding and calling out Canelo and saying that, you know, he want this fight, and been talking about his injustice, how the WBC is treating him. Here we are in February, and the WBC still haven't named a title eliminator for Jermall Charlo. You know, and if it's true that Triple G signs over to the zone this coming week and, you know, get the Canelo fight and Jermall Charlo don't say nothing, well, the reason he not saying nothing, fellas, is because he took step-aside money. Okay? He took step-aside money. He getting paid not to fight Canelo Alvarez. That's why he won't sue the WBC. That's why he won't drop the WBC and try to get re-ranked in the IBF, WBO, and WBA and try to get another title shot. He getting paid to stay away from Canelo Alvarez. And I heard that for a while. I heard that came straight from the WBC from multiple places. And if that's the case, I don't have no sorrow for him. Like I said before, man, going back to last year, I'm not fighting for these fighters who are not fighting for themselves. If these fighters ain't out here doing all they can and calling out Canelo and financing their way to Madison Square Garden, he fought a week after Canelo. He couldn't get there a week early and call out Canelo and confront him on the zone or confront him going to Madison Square Garden. If he don't want it that bad, why should we go out there and want it that bad for Jermall Charlo? If he want to go to 168 and stay there potentially, or if he want to stay at 160 and keep an interim belt and act like he a champion and tote around that fake ass WBC interim belt, let him. He want to talk about he a real title holder. He want to fight the best. Well, stop taking step aside money and demand that you get that fight with Canelo Alvarez if that's the truth. But if he go to 168, it ain't no future for him, man. At there, man, he can get whooped by every title holder. Probably not named whoever takes over for the WBO at 168 pounds for top rank. You know what I'm saying? And I think Jesse Hart might give him a little bit of problems. You know, we talking about David Benavidez, who's about 6'1", 6'2". We talking about Anthony Durrell, who's a good puncher, who won't hold the belt long. David Benavidez gonna come back and get his belt. Callum Smith is 6'3". You know, Caleb Plant is 6'1". You know, I know Charlo is about 6'1", 6 foot himself, but I don't think, you know, he got the natural ability that Caleb Plant got. I think that's a potential knockout or shutout for Caleb Plant. You know, Jesse Hart is 6'3". I know he's sloppy, but we talking about Charlo jumping up another weight class. That means his power won't be as effective, probably. He already not the greatest boxer. He really got a straight jab. But really now we talking about him fighting guys that's 2-3 inches taller than him and that's physically bigger than him and used to fighting at the weight. You can't tell me that Charlo will beat Benavidez, Smith, or Plant right now. And if you did, I'll take your money. Certified, take your money. I don't see him competing with them guys. I wasn't sure if he beat Golovkin or he beat Canelo. You know, I wasn't sure if he would have beat, you know, Andrade at a point period of time in his career. You know, so him at 160, I don't like his future there. I think it's bleak. I think it's murky because, you know, I think it's bleak. I think it's murky because I haven't seen a fighter compete at 160 at a high level. You know, but if it's true he take a step aside money, or if it's end up being true that he wants to compete full time at 168, so be it. You know, I think his career going to be cut a little bit short. I think it's going to be a what-if story. What if Charlo was able to fight Canelo at 160 and be able to campaign there for whatever point in time he was going to be there? Could he have been a formidable opponent? Could he have been an all-time great at 160? I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, but like I said before, if that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do. But like I said, man, I'm not no fanboy to no fighter. He going to prove me otherwise. Like I said before, I wasn't 100% sold he beat Triple G or Canelo Alvarez. I wanted to see the fights. I felt strongly that he would have beat Danny Jacobs, but I don't like Danny Jacobs' chances at 168 as well. I don't like Triple G chances. I don't like Canelo chances unless Canelo Alvarez dehydrate dudes. You know, make dudes do same day weigh-ins, you know, make catch weights with them dudes. You know, if Canelo came in there and fought these dudes under clear rules, under whatever rules they is, you can weigh how much you want to weigh the second day. Canelo get his ass whooped by Benavidez. He get his ass whooped by Callum Smith. And he could put a cap on Caleb Plant because Caleb Plant a natural 160 pounder. Caleb Plant, I think, got the best opportunity to really do the funky Watusi on Canelo face. He don't want that he don't want them problems. Tell you that right now. Had Uzataki beat Caleb Plant, Uzataki would have went over to the zone, got a deal, and would have fought Canelo Alvarez probably after he fought Triple G in September. And Canelo would have collected that 168-pound IBF belt and called himself a real title holder at 168. You know? But I don't see no easy opponent if Charlo chooses to campaign at 168. I don't see it. Even if you include the WBO and Jesse Hart get there, I don't see it. But don't forget to check out our sponsor, the Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off of all of their natural products, all natural products, lotion soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, and much, much more. Don't forget to check them out. Website and promo code in the description. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter. You can reach out to me in the email if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or you got a video request. I'll try to accommodate those real soon. Just been a little bit behind the 8 ball, but if you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's always there. Continue to share the videos. I appreciate everybody who do share. Goodfella Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.